I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
What's going on? Welcome back to the Midday Muscle. I'm Tyler. Shout out to C3 TV, by the way. I've been rocking this shirt for years since you sent it to Dave. He gives me the ones that don't fit him. But love your shirt, love your Louis Vuitton bag. Well, we are going to start off with some good news today, especially if you're a Hassan Mostafa fan, because it looks like you won't have to wait much longer to see your guy make his 2023 debut. The latest word coming from his camp is that he's targeting a show sometime in June, which could potentially mean that he's looking to go back and defend his Orlando Pro title from last season, or possibly even head overseas to compete in Spain, where he'd face off with Michael Krizo at his season debut. As we know, last year, Hassan had his career year come to an abrupt halt at the tail end of his Olympia prep, which had to be a major disappointment on his end. So if he comes out of the gate fast and manages to land himself a qualification, then maybe last year's experience will end up being a valuable lesson that he carries with him all the way in the fall, where he'll finally be able to bring this all full circle. We're just a few weeks away now from getting to the heart of the contest season, and there's a general feeling that it's going to be a crazy year for classic physique, because there's just way too much talent in this division to maintain the status quo. And if you've been lucky enough to catch any of these new updates from Urs Kalecinski, then you already know that maintaining the status quo is something he has absolutely zero interest in right now. He's been taking the quality over quantity approach when it comes to adding size this year, and so far it looks like he's right where he needs to be at this point in the year. So if he can keep adding key improvements to areas like the arms and back, that might be all it takes for him to challenge Ramon for the number 2 spot in the division. And we have one more update for you today coming from the classic physique division, and it's not from one of the usual suspects. It's from Larry Wheels. Even though the social media star has largely been thought of as a powerlifter and a strongman throughout most of his career, recently he decided to shift his focus toward your corner of the world by prepping for his first show as a classic physique competitor. Now, does that mean he'll be ready to go head-to-head with Chris Bumstead in the fall if he earns his pro card? Probably not. But it does go to show you how enticing the classic physique division is for people who are interested in pursuing traditional bodybuilding. So with that said, here's an RX Muscle question for you. Do you think Larry Wheels has what it takes to win his pro card and compete on an IFBB stage? We want to know what you think, so do us a favor and let us know in the comments down below. And do hit that subscribe button, you don't want to miss any of these really good Midday Muscle shows. And one final update of the day is coming to you courtesy of Keon Pearson, after he put everyone in the Texas Pro lineup on notice when he posted these update shots last week. At this point, it may be safe to say that this is the best he's ever looked at 15 weeks out from a show, and it's moments like this that give a lot of credence to the people who have been touting him as a future Olympia champ. His shape and proportions are second to none in the division, and the fact that he's continued to add new elements to his physique over the last 2 or 3 years has only amplified that. If he can put together a signature moment at the Texas Pro by showing that he's able to dial it in at an elite level of conditioning, that opens the door for some real conversation to be had about him stepping up to challenge Sean for the title this fall. That's it for another Midday Muscle. Take it easy, guys. Work out hardcore,